Hi everyone, it's Tracy. I have on different glasses today. I actually was about to go to sleep. Got to be a bit of a heavy day, which happens randomly. But so today might be a little more somber live. Excuse me. So the live I was recording previously, it only recorded part of it. So I wanted to be sure to provide some value for you guys with the notes I'd written, and at least get that part out there for you. And so here it goes. Tell you. I mean, it's normal to get down. I'm going to do my best to just ground myself and really focus on the message I want to share with everyone, and hopefully it will help someone. But the title I had on there was Dignity, Self-Respect, Authenticity, and Boundaries. So with these things, throughout this situation, living in my car, it's going on 6 weeks. It's been no doubt, like there's no question that I'm going to have my own dignity. I'm not going to let this beat me or like, it's not who I am. I don't assign this as to me being homeless and living in my car. That's not who I am as a person. It does creep in. It makes me, gives me feelings of shame and failure and embarrassment and pain, of course, because so many things. This kind of situation and living in my normal world with all the rest of the people that I see every day, it's pretty tough to not feel embarrassed and ashamed, but I keep my dignity. I stand with my dignity because I know me. I know the truth. I know what I have been pushing so hard to do. I know the work I've put in. I know the things that have happened that are unexplainable. I just know there's a purpose for this, and I don't know what it is yet, but it seems coming on here live has helped. It does fulfill me. So that's a big hint, you know. I enjoy speaking and interacting with you guys, and the self-respect. To me, I don't like. I learned a long time ago not to worry about what people think of me, because I know me. I know my heart. I know my experiences, and I stand in my own integrity of what I do and where I am. And it's very confusing, honestly, because you're living in, it feels like you're living in these two different worlds, because the meaning you assign to being homeless, you know, it's quite a heavy situation, right? But I have to forgive myself for what's led to this, because honestly, I mean, there's things that I've done wrong along the way, but there's a lot that I have tried and like I've said, I feel like a broken record. Things have just been like doors have been slammed in my face, and like it just seems so strange that I can't find a job. It's never been this hard. It's pretty unreal. Anyway, and being authentic. This is it. I'm always going to be authentic. Always transparent. Always, this is no fluff. This is no BS. This is just literally my real life. Kind of videography of what is going on in this little adventure I'm in the moment. So, sorry, I'm so tired. I was really anxious earlier, and I took one of my medications to calm me, so I'm a little out of it, I feel, but anyway, we'll get through it. I'm reading from my notes because I really did want to provide some value and make this more of an intentional live instead of just going on and chit-chatting with people and, you know, and throwing a little bit of knowledge in there. I really wanted to have a full circle piece of advice that could possibly help. So, boundaries. Boundaries are huge. Sorry, gosh. I'm just not feeling well. I don't know. I was just like crying, bawling earlier, but trying to get it together. Boundaries are, the more you respect and love yourself, the more you have to have boundaries. And there's a kind way of setting your boundaries. And you can communicate it and just say it's a non-negotiable. This is my boundary, and I'm sorry, but it's crossing my boundary, and I politely have to back away from the conversation or the situation, whatever's going on. But if you, sometimes, actually I've came across this, when it's someone you care about and, you know, someone close to you and a boundary's crossed, it's so easy to be like, oh, it's just a little thing, don't worry about it, you know, but that is not okay. You have to stick to your boundaries. I'm a little bit too nice, and kind of, I give more chances than I probably need to when people do things that like is bad for me, like okay, I don't need to be around this, so I give a little bit of give, you know, here and there. But when it's constant and it continues, I have to call it. I have to say, look, and in a loving way, I love you. What you're doing, like whatever it is being, I'm feeling negative about it, and it's affecting me negatively. So I would love to speak with you later when this isn't the situation, or when we aren't talking about this. I love you. We'll talk later. That's my boundary. Had that happen tonight. Although there were a couple more layers of that made it a little more involved, but anyway. All right, so sorry, I'm still reading my notes. Actually, let me see what you're saying, you guys. Who else on here? Oh wow, we have 28 people. Thank you guys for coming on. Sorry about that first one. I don't know what happened, but Mercury's in retrograde. retrograde, I hear. So, who knows? Weird things have been going on with my electronics lately, too, so. Alright, so, what does this say? Armis, the man, the myth, the legend. Hello. Hi, Armis. Bee lion next. Okay. Armis is a living legend. That's great. That's great to have that much confidence. Okay. Jeffrey Huggins, Jesus loves you. Yes, he does. Thank you for that reminder, and he loves you too. Mark Stevens, Shepherdson. Hello again. Still looking and sounding beautiful, he says. Thank you. I'm sure you guys can tell, like, my vibe is way lower than normal. Those of you who have come back that have seen my previous lives, it's just really, really down today and getting through it. But I was about to go to sleep, and I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna get on because I didn't finish it earlier, quite honestly. So, all right. What else do we have? Dooney, is that your name? Dooney says, sitting on the porch talking to strangers. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, I guess so. It is. It is. Oh my gosh, I can't see very good through these glasses. It's not my normal glasses. Eva DR, it's my birthday tomorrow, August 4th. Can you sing happy birthday to me? Oh my gosh, yes. I would love to do that. Absolutely. All right, Eva DR. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eva Dior. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a beautiful birthday tomorrow. Yay! Everybody say happy birthday to Eva. All right. What else do we have? Isn't there supposed to be a nation this week? I'm not sure what that means. Shout out to Manly Booty. Oh my goodness. All right, what else do we have? Oh, Odin, I know these are horrible, aren't they? I should switch back. I should definitely switch back. Odin says, damn. WTF is up with those glasses. I know they're so bad. I'm sorry. I was just like, just don't even care today. But yeah, I'm like, I look like Chicken Little. Like, they're so big. I'll put my other glasses on that are better, but the only thing I don't like about those is I have to, they're bifocals, so I have to like hold my head back to read, to look through the bottom of it. But such is life, right? Is what it is. Okay. Oh my gosh, and they're so scratched. I can barely see through them. So, my nose itches. All right, so how's your day going? Your night, your morning, your evening? Tell me where you guys are all from. What part of the world are you in? As I'm cleaning my glasses. I hope I don't have makeup all over. Anyway, okay, let me get it together. Oh, I can't see. Okay, this is gonna be so stupid and look stupid, but literally, if I do this, I can read them. It looks so dumb, but I'm just gonna do it. Whatever, it's fine. All right. Bradley says hello. Hi, Bradley. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this looks stupid, more stupid, or if the other ugly glasses look more stupid. I don't know. Hello. I can't really read through these good either. Let's say Wilma. Wait. Oh. Okay, that one's funny. I almost. All right, so the name of this is this particular person, which I assume is a gentleman. His name on YouTube is Wilma Dickfit. Made me laugh. I'm a boy mom. I laugh at silly things like that. But he says hi. Hello. Hello, Wilma Dickfit. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Manly Booty. Like, what is all of this about? One and only. Oh, one and only. Very cute. I'm seriously so tired. The medicine I took, I'm like out. But what else? Some of these names, you guys are cracking me up. Musty Nut Hair says, well, hello there, Tracy. Oh my god. Oh. Alright. There's some political things. Not gonna, I don't really care about doing those. Talking about those, it's not my thing. Joshua Jones, look at those glasses, cool. Oh my god, I'm just having issues tonight. I don't even care. I'm just barely like, ugh. Today has been, ugh. Started out really, really good though, but got really bad at the end. It's okay. I'm going to sleep as soon as I get off this live, and tomorrow is gonna be a new day. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to just wear the other ones because I can't see all of those. Shit. Okay. Sorry. You get the chicken little glasses. Okay, I can see better now. Let's see. Okay, so most of these went to a whole different direction. Okay, some interesting comments. Kevin French, hello. People are talking about things that are happening with their body. We won't comment on that. Lil Junior says, hi mama from Texas. Hello. Kevin French. Hi, follow. Hi, TM Gaming. That say I love the glasses. Where'd you get them? Honestly, these came in a pack of 3, and I got them for like $14 at Marshall's. They're just simply reading glasses. The other ones are red, so imagine these big honking things in red. Odin wants to call me Grammy. Well, oh my gosh. Presley 13, hello. Wilma, Big Fit. Shout out to my grandfather, Barry McCockner. Oh, yes. Okay. I mean, these are funny. Just not the tone I was going for, but anyway, okay. McKenna wants a shout out. Yeah, hi McKenna. Shout out to McKenna. Oh, okay. Hi from India. How do you pronounce your name? It looks like habe. I don't know. Billy says hi from Texas. Chris. Uh-oh. Chris Big Bong Ripper. It's from Denver. It's kind of appropriate from what I hear. Oh goodness. Mark Steven Shepherdson is from Southern California. Fatima, greetings from South Africa. There's India again. Amelia says I look pretty without glasses. Thank you. Unfortunately, I took my contacts out today already, and my eyes are tired, so it's glasses for now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So does anybody have any questions that aren't about anything to do with picking up or anything to do with not trying to talk in an inappropriate way? Anybody? Hi, Allison. Ying. What was that? They're very interesting comments. Okay, so I'm going to go back to these, to the notes I wrote on dignity, self-respect, authenticity, and boundaries. So why is it important? Why is dignity important? It eventually leads to self-doubt, lower self-esteem, and lets yourself down on a subconscious basis. When you stick to your boundaries, it creates confidence. You stood up for yourself and what you wanted to allow in your life, and what you wanted to not allow in your life, especially when it seems as if it's something small and could be overlooked. Because if you do it once, if you overlook this one little thing once, something that crossed your boundaries, it can lead to more and more times. Eventually leading to feelings of disrespect and animosity. So not holding boundaries it's not good for either person at all, because you're going to, number one, if you're not holding a boundary that you have placed, that you and whoever you're interacting with, you hold a boundary and the other person that is reacting with you crosses that boundary, it's fine, like say, hey, it's my boundary, let's chill out, right? And then does it again and again, there's still a nice way to say, listen, I can't allow myself to continue the conversation. And once you maybe settle down about this particular situation that you're trying to talk about, we can meet up and talk again. But right now, I'm not going to talk about that. So that's a nice way to do it. And it does feel like you're like being mean, and there is some guilt, like, because you're human, because you don't want to be mean to someone. I always want to be there and hold space for someone when they have something going on. But when it's a lot and it's bringing you down and it's all negative and it's obsessive and it's just like, I started feeling anxious, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to shut you down. I love you. Let me know when you're over it and we will talk. So that's it. That was my little spill, that you just gotta stick to your boundaries, and it's gonna be hard to tell close friends or even family or anyone that it's kind of hard to say, I can't talk to you right now because you're crossing my boundaries, and it's not serving me, and I'm not gonna allow it. So anyway, I feel like this is such a lackluster live. I'm sorry, I'm just so tired. Oh my goodness. So we'll read a couple more of these comments. Hopefully we get some appropriate ones. Got pretty going in the ditch for a while there. You boys need to straighten it up, because that's not what this is about. All right, we have down here, Obrazu says, who are you? Well, hi, I'm Tracy. I am a holistic health coach and yoga teacher in training. I do energy work. I read tarot cards. I do all things on the holistic spectrum, honestly. And I'm transitioning from a 23-year career in the OR, which is just not for me anymore, and having a little bit of trouble with that because that job paid, pretty significantly, but I was working myself dead. I was like, it was mentally, physically straining for 8 to 10 hours a day, like no let up. It was like a 8-hour hardcore hit challenge workout, basically, because you're just dead. So I did it for a long time, and I'm just like, I can't. But the ultimate thing that happened was I was fired from my last job because I started having panic attacks during surgery, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep up with it. It was stressing me out, and I had gone so far over to the Zen side and the yogic side and the going slower in life, and it's complete opposite. So I was fired, and I felt like that was God saying, it's not for you anymore. And since then, I haven't been able to get I haven't been getting any interviews at all, like no replies at all. So here I am. Thank you, Nahal. what if I, what if you don't have boundaries? Well, if you don't have boundaries, then it's pretty much chaos and anything goes. Can you give me an example of a situation where you wouldn't have boundaries, and I can tell you how it would go? Dev Bus Blends says very beautiful hair. Thank you. I think there's some young kids on here being mean. Chuck Coat says, what brand ginger cream do you use or recommend? These are my teeth. I don't know. Ask your grandma. Juan Vasquez asks if I'm married. With all due respect, I am not. I have been divorced since 2020. Not gonna answer that one. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you have to let your boundaries be pushed. I think it's right in certain situations. You can let people push your boundaries, because some people like that. Some people think it's a game and kind of like that thing. But and I wouldn't be so like, yeah, you could just kind of jokingly push my boundaries, and still gonna be like, the result's still gonna be like not gonna cross my boundary. But yeah, I'll do whatever works for you guys. Hello, Sebastian. Ben Macias. Oh, he says, have a good night. I sub. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. James says, hello, beautiful. Alright, I know who I need to not read from now. Mr. Wonderful. Why are you in your car? Well, that's the whole point of my series. This is my vlog of Down But Not Out. And you'll see in the description that it is a series I'm creating. I'm basically documenting my story of being a failed entrepreneur and losing my home, and now I live in my car. So that's kind of what it is. Am I above 27 years old? Yeah. You should read all the other comments. They're like talking about my wrinkles and I'm a granny. Yeah, I'm over 27. Stinson says hi from Vancouver. Hello. Shiloh, Jesus loves you. Yes. Thank you, Jeremy. That was a very nice statement. Why'd you say it like that, Jeremy? And thank you. Jeremy says I look pretty today. Thank you. I don't feel very pretty today. I feel a bit beat down, so this is one of those one of those where it's gonna be one of those negative ones. I'll do my best to be happy, but I'm just like, I'm kind of done today. Chuck Coates gotta bounce. I need to look at someone 80 years younger. All right, deuces. Deuces, Chuck. Hope you find that perfect person. See you later. Oh my gosh. Is this No, it's live. Sorry, gosh, my throat is like, yeah, totally dry. Do I smoke fatty? No, I do not. You're just perfect. Well, I'm definitely not perfect, but as far as the type questions on the chat tonight, yeah, not any of that stuff. So what Tiny VR4 says, if you shout me out, I'll subscribe to you. All right, shout out Tiny VR4. Thanks for subbing. If you do, you don't have to. Oh my goodness. Oh, so 404. Hello, nurse. I am a nurse. I'm a surgical tech. I'm not an RN, but as an overall general nurse. So funny. Andrew says, once you allow your mind to be opened, it's hard to go back. Hard to go about life as you did before. Yeah, that's it. You got it. It's true. Oh, so true. Oh my goodness. Leslie says, I know a couple of people that work in different ORs and they have serious drinking problems. It is a horribly unhealthy place. I when I was working in the OR, I mean, there's days, there was a couple of weeks I was having drinks every day after work, and there are multiple studies about how more people who work in the medical field drink and smoke heavily because it's so stressful. It's so stressful. There's a lot more I can say about it, but I don't want to bash it. I kind of just want to leave it be because I don't want it in my life anymore. But it served its purpose, and I feel it's just time to move on. So it just doesn't align with my lifestyle anymore. Well, that was a very nice comment. Thank you. Yeah. What? I don't know who that is. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. I'm glad you subbed. Oh, so 401. Hi, Team Townsend. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I probably shouldn't have gotten on here, honestly. I'm just, I don't know, I thought it might make me feel better, but it's just a lot of inappropriate comments, so it's not what I'm in for here. What is your name? Slim Pickens. I wish you safety. Thank you very much. I do I always feel safe. I've never been scared, so it's good. Thank you though. Thank you for that. Sweta. Love from India. Thank you. Jason Moreland, yes, people are so mean. I know, I get it, but it just is what it is. I just have to roll through and ignore it. Blessed 88, I'll take you down right now. Why? What is that about? Oh my goodness. David Howell, always stay true to yourself. That's exactly right. I will always stay true to who I am. Jack Meha. I need a favor. What's your favor? Sorry. I'm not sure what that is. Is that in Spanish? I can't read it. I don't know why the fart ones crack me up. That's funny. Oh my goodness. What? Alright, I'm just gonna look at a few more, then I'm gonna go to sleep. How much longer? Wow, we've been 43 minutes. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap this up because basically the comments aren't gonna change, and I'm super exhausted, and just gonna go to sleep. Anybody else who watches this, I may not post it. It kind of seems drab, but if I do, anyone who watches this and who is having a hard time in life and is going through tough challenges, who live in their car and just want to relate or have any questions that I can help answer, or anything else in regards to holistic health or anything in life, I'm happy to give my opinion on it. So just know that when you're down and you're in a tough time, you're not alone. There's always somebody with you. Your angels are with you, your guides, your ancestors, like God. Just pray and meditate and journal and get clarity on what it is that you need to do to get out of your situation. And just know that there are so many others out here that are going through the same thing and to keep your vibrations high. I know mine aren't tonight, but after I go to sleep, I'm sleeping the full night. I'll wake up tomorrow and it's a new day. I'll be back to myself. So. And also, if no one's told you today, I love you. I truly do. I want to send out love to everybody on the internet and in the world. So, you guys all have a wonderful night. I love you so much, and I'm grateful for you coming on. Please subscribe if you want. Oh, I have a little quest. If you want to, after I post this on my page, after I post it, if you go back into it, if there's a question you want to ask, like for anything really, except not inappropriate ones, go in there and just put it in the comment. I want to start getting more comments in there so I can comment, because when you comment something and there's a conversation going in the comment section after it's posted, people get value from that too. Because I truly believe like it takes different perspectives from all different people to help give people a different point of view. So anyway, all right, one more. Oh my. All right. Much love and many blessings, and I wish you all the best. I hope you all have a great, beautiful evening and a beautiful tomorrow, and all the love to you. Sending you lots of love. Good night and grand morning, and good blessings to you all. Talk to you later. Bye. Love you.